Alrighty, y'all. Good morning to you guys. Happy Tuesday here, January 8th, 2025. I hope you guys are all doing well this morning. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. We also will have a couple live streams today as well. Was not able to get on and do a live stream yesterday. We had some stuff going on that we had to get taken care of. But we are going to be back today. I want to show you guys this here on the satellite imagery that I have never really shown before because we really haven't had a lot of snow to show this. But this is what we call the geocolor effect on the satellite imagery here. And what you guys are basically seeing, you can see the clouds that are moving up here. That's our next system that's moving in. It's currently down here into California. We'll get to California here in just a second. But look at the snowpack cover that is still on the ground across the Ohio Valley and up into Tennessee, Kentucky, the Northeast. That is snow. So wherever you're seeing the white there on the ground that's not moving, that is the snowpack that we just had from that snowstorm. So I thought that was really cool to show you guys that. Also, if you are on the other side of things over into California, we've got a major wildfire situation that's ongoing over there right now, just outside of Los Angeles. And I want to show you guys this on the water vapor imagery because this is not actually rain that's falling over outside of the Los Angeles area. This is smoke here from the actual wildfire, which is insane. The fact that it's popping up on satellite imagery now, where you're continuing to see just this bubbling of clouds, that is that fire and that smoke that is coming from that fire there and outside of the Los Angeles area, the Pasadena fire, as well as a couple others that are in that area. So a lot of people have had to evacuate because of how big it is. It started out as a brush fire yesterday evening. Technically yesterday morning, almost around 2 acres, and now it has burned to over 3,000 plus acres as of this morning. So significant impacts on going over there. Lots of smoke. If you don't have to be out, don't be out over there. There also has been 2 fatalities reported as of right now, but very much close to the actual downtown Los Angeles area. So just something we're going to track. We're going to talk about it on stream today, this morning as well, to give you guys some information on that. We'll have some cameras that are up as well that can basically show where some of that stuff is ongoing. But that is that wildfire there. And we can do one more little view of this here to kind of show what we're looking at here. And once again, this is the smoke from that wildfire just continuing to move in through the Los Angeles. So like I said, if you don't have to be out, don't be out. That smoke can, once it's inhaled into your lungs, can cause breathing issues clearly, as well as some fatality issues if you are opposed to having breathing problems. So something to be very mindful of. I do want to show you guys, we're going to start to show this on the stream today, but these are some of the cameras that we have up here on the Alert California area. And this is that smoke. Once again, this is just time lapse. This is live from the last couple of hours. But you can clearly see there the smoke moving right over top of downtown Los Angeles. And that fire is just outside of the actual Los Angeles area within a couple miles or so. So hopefully we can get some helicopters and some planes to get in there and drop some water. I'll have to update you guys on that situation later on this afternoon. There is the winds will be dying down after tonight. We still could see wind gusts up to 80 plus miles per hour. We actually had a wind gust report of 105 miles per hour this morning, just north of the Pasadena fire there. So also, like I said, just be mindful if you're out in this area. A lot of people are having to evacuate. There's a lot of cars. There's a lot of buildings that have been caught on fire and basically are clearly unusable now. A lot of building structures that have been completely damaged as well. So once again, hearts, thoughts, and prayers go out to you guys that are in that area. Well, like I said, we'll be covering that later on this evening. All right, let's talk about what's happening here and where are we seeing and why are we seeing this extensive wildfire setup. Technically, what we were talking about over the last couple days, our next winter storm is what's causing this to happen. And so here's our gigantic low pressure system that is just off the coastline there of Baja California. You can see those northwesterly winds that are flowing into the Los Angeles area to continue to allow for these to basically happen. And this is basically get around the base of our trough here and basically give us our winter storm. We have winter storm. It will start snowing at some point late tonight into tomorrow for portions of central and northern Texas and into the Oklahoma area, into Arkansas, Louisiana, etc., northern Louisiana, into Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, the Ohio Valley, and then east into the Carolinas and northeast. So this is going to be our long track storm. We will be live covering this for a majority of today, tomorrow, and Friday, and possibly Saturday. We'll just see what's left on Saturday of this. But here's our system. Like I said, continue to provide for the extreme fire danger over in California. Once this trough moves out and those winds die down tomorrow morning, we should start to see some better increasing chances of humidity levels to go up to help with the moisture, to allow for the dry conditions to basically kind of go away. They're not just going to go away 100%, but they will start to get better in a sense of things. And so we'll start to be able to hopefully get some progress made on the contamination levels of those wildfires, or the containment areas there. And so what's going to happen with our winter storm is this low pressure system is going to move over Texas. We're going to have another low that's up here in Canada that's basically going to bring some cold air down, and it's going to basically crash into this low and scoot it east across the southeast mid-Atlantic areas throughout the week. bringing snow into the Ohio Valley, into the southeast. And then we're going to have another dip in the jet stream on Sunday, potentially with a low pressure up north with a little clipper system, maybe for Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa. You guys haven't had a lot of precip the last couple of something to be very, very mindful of there, as we could see a potential transition over towards maybe some light and snow later on next week. We're going to continue to see cold air come down out of Canada. I don't see this pattern really changing, at least until we get to the into the third week of January here. We might actually potentially be looking at maybe a low end severe weather setup somewhere later on during the following week, about half out. So just something to watch for, but we're really going to be continuing to talk, like I said, about the cold. As long as you've got this northwesterly flow out of Canada, it's going to allow for extreme cold air and winter storm. So just something to be mindful of. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what the GFS has got here, and then we'll go to snowfall totals. The GFS is what I've been really, really liking here recently. It's been more trending. It's been more accurate. We'll show all the other models on the stream this afternoon, guys, going here with this. Here's our winter storm. We're going to have an ice to change over to rain / snow starting later on tonight into tomorrow, and then the storm really gets cranking through tomorrow morning and into the afternoon hours. We're going to see some heavy rain down towards the southeast of Texas into Louisiana. Louisiana looks to be an all rain event as of right now. And then that snow coming into Arkansas and Oklahoma, northeast Texas there, getting into Missouri, into Illinois, Indiana, into Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia there by Friday morning. And then this system will skirt east into the Carolinas, possibly changing over to an icy sleet, freezing rain mix, and then moving out. This is going to be a pretty quick system. The higher totals of snow are going to be into Tennessee, Arkansas, and Texas, and eastern Oklahoma. But then before moving into the mid-Atlantic, we could see some higher totals with that mountain elevation terrain gain. And then behind that, cold air comes in once again, cold, dry air. So we won't have to worry about any precip. We might have the return of some rain late next week down into Texas. And then after that, we get to that uncertain period where we might have some severe weather and some snow again up into the northern Ohio Valley. So just something to be very mindful of. I will go ahead and show you guys these snowfall totals again. Now remember, these are those 10-to-1 ratios for snow. So kind of take this with a grain of salt still, but I think we're pretty much in accurate range of what's going to be happening with the snow. Pretty good area of 5 to 8 inches up from northern Texas into the Dallas area, up northeast into southeast Oklahoma, southern Arkansas, central Arkansas, getting into Tennessee and up towards northern Mississippi there where those winter storm watches are in effect. 3 to 5 inch, 1 to 3 and 3 to 5 inch ranges kind of swath from northeast Oklahoma up to the Ohio Valley. So somebody will probably see about 5 inches. Somebody will see it. And then down south, like I said, that 5 to 8, wouldn't rule out an 8 to 12 inch range somewhere kind of scattered into other Arkansas there and up towards maybe western Mississippi. So the snow will be here for you snow lovers that want that. And then the ice, another concern here that we have to be concerned about, as always. We will see some mixing and some ice. So we could see some pretty drastic ice totals maybe here in central Texas up towards northeast Texas, depending on how much changeover happens. Then into southern Arkansas, and then we get this up into Georgia, possibly some spotty ice accumulation up into the Carolinas there. So something to be mindful of. But like I said, we'll be live covering this tomorrow and into Friday. So we'll be able to get you guys that information once it does get going. But other than that, guys, I'm going to get this video uploaded. If you guys see this later on, we're going to have a couple live streams today. I want to get you guys updated on everything extended-wise on what's happening. But please be safe, guys, especially for my people in California. Be safe if you're driving out, if you're going to have to be out and about during this winter storm. We saw a lot of car crashes, a lot of issues with the storm that just came through the Ohio Valley. But be safe, guys. Be weather aware, and I'll see you guys later on.